So in this one, I thought we could discuss how to get rid of negative self-talk, self-loathing, and negative thoughts, because those lead to low self-esteem, and low self-esteem lead to attracting manipulators, okay, men with narcissistic tendency or full-blown narcissist abusers, okay. Men can literally smell women with low self-esteem, okay, and once a man realizes that you have low self-esteem, he's going to put you through the ringer. This is why I advise women not to tell men what they've been through with their ex if what they've been through is bad, okay. If your ex treated you horribly, please do not tell the new guy that is courting you or he's dating you what your ex put you through, because he's not gonna think, oh, poor thing, she's been through so much with that man, I need to treat her like a princess. No, he's gonna think, how much more can she deal with, how much more will she put up with, how much can I put her through, and how long will she stay and deal with that bullish, okay. Because men are like kids, they're always testing the boundaries, always looking for the limit. But anyways, this video is about how to get rid of negative thoughts, self-talk, and self-loathing. And the first way to get rid of it is by counteracting and by telling yourself the opposite. Oftentimes self-loathing comes from having parents who perhaps exercise poor parenting, okay. Parents who would tell you all the time that something is wrong with you, parents who wanted to control you, so you sat a certain way and they would say, don't sit like that, sit like this instead, constantly criticizing you. No matter how good your grades are at school, parents who would say you could do better, you know. Parents who would tell you, legit tell you, like verbally, you're dumb, you're not that smart. Like maybe you express big goals, big dreams, big aspiration in your future, I'm gonna become this, I'm gonna become that. They're like, yeah, no you're not, nobody in our family ever becomes that, blah 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 blah. You're gonna work at the post office just like I do, or like your grandma did, okay. If you had parents like that, forgive them if you can. They probably, you know, just told you what they knew, but you don't have to believe the lies, yes, the literal lies that they fed you as a child. You are actually not stupid. Nobody is. There are things that you know, things that you don't know. No, everybody makes mistake. Nobody is perfect. So practice telling yourself the opposite. Affirmations are going to be extremely important here. Tell yourself positive things about you, okay. Every morning I want you to practice writing down only five positive things about you. Now don't play me, everybody has 5 positive things about themselves, so practice writing down the fact that you have beautiful eyes, or the fact that you're a really good friend, the fact that you're really funny, the fact that you're really smart, the fact that you're a really good mom. I don't know, you know yourself better than I do. I would say focus on qualities that are not physical if you can. Now they can be physical qualities if you cannot find anything else, but I would say focus on, you know, inner qualities that are deeper than, you know, the surface level, what you look like. But again, if you cannot find any qualities like that right now, just write down something like your physical appearance and stuff like that, okay. Also, you want to be talking to yourself, right? You want to literally tell yourself all the time, I'm so smart, I'm so funny, I'm so pretty, I'm such a good friend, I'm such a good daughter, right? So tell these things to yourself out loud when you are around your apartment, at home by yourself. But even when you're at work, maybe you make a little mistake and, you know, you feel stupid, practice telling yourself, I am not stupid, okay. You can go to the bathroom and tell yourself, I'm smart. Or perhaps you are around colleagues and you can't, you know, say it out loud. Practice telling this in your head. Perhaps, you know, you made a presentation and it wasn't that good, and your supervisor or one of your colleagues is letting you know, oh, this presentation wasn't, you know, that great, and now your mind is telling you, oh, of course it wasn't that great, I'm so stupid. Practice telling your mind the opposite, okay. Practice saying, no, I'm not stupid, okay. Again, you can't say it out loud if you are with other people, but practice saying it in your mind. I reject that, okay. I'm not stupid. If you are somebody who is religious, remember what God says about you. He says that you are the head and not the tail, marvelous as you work, that you are his favorite child, okay. So practice reminding yourself this, okay, that you are the head and not the tail, marvelous as you work, that you can do and achieve anything you set your mind to. Practice reminding yourself this day in, day out, every single day. Remind yourself throughout the day who you are, the truth of who you are, who God says you are. And with time, you're going to see that these thoughts are going to come to you naturally. I know that for me, I'll just be walking around and thinking, I'm so funny, I'm so smart, I'm so this, I'm so that. Positive affirmation that I've been feeding myself now for 7 years just randomly come up to me. They pop up to me, when back then, you know, I'm so stupid or I'm not that pretty is what will come. Nowadays it's the complete opposite that comes to me. So with time, you can actually retrain your mind in order to get rid of self-loathing, which again can only lead to negative things. Nothing good can come from self-loathing. So literally rewire your mind for positive thinking, rewire your mind in order for it to feed you compliments. Okay, this is possible. I have done it, so I know you can do it. You can practice writing down little affirmations on post-it and then gluing it on your bathroom mirror, so every morning when you wake up while you're brushing your teeth, these are the first things that you are saying. I'm the head and not the tail. Marvelous as I work. I'm an unrepeatable miracle. I'm a piece of fine art. You can write all that down, and then as you're brushing your teeth, just read it. Okay, tell it to yourself out loud and remind yourself of the truth of who you are. Okay, because our mind lies. Okay, it be feeding us lies 24/7, and it's important for us to counteract these lies, for us to tell our mind, shut up, that is not the truth. This is the truth of who I am. This is who God says I am. I know who I am, and this is who I am. So practice reminding yourself of the truth of who you are, which is a truth that only you, yourself, and you get to decide. So here I want to invite you to join me to a 21 days challenge that I'm going to be starting. It will be a challenge where I'm going to be feeding myself 5 positive affirmations every single day, because I haven't been doing it lately. You know, I just fell off and I want to start again. So I wanted to invite those of you who are interested in strengthening your self-esteem to join me in this journey, where every single morning we are going to be writing down 5 things, 5 affirmations that we know to be true about ourselves. Again, I would rather you focus on inner strength, like I'm resilient, I'm smart, I'm funny, than physical things like I'm pretty, I have beautiful eyes, or you know, long lashes. But if that is what you can find, if that is where you can begin, if that's the only thing that you can think about, it is still a beginning. Begin there. It's better to write I have long, beautiful, thick lashes than to write nothing at all. So I want you to find 5 things that are true about yourself or about who God says you are, and write them down every single morning, first thing as you get up. And for 21 days we are going to do this, and you're going to see this is going to help us improve our self-esteem tremendously, strengthened, you know, our inner strength and who we know we are, our self-identity, who we believe ourselves to be. So if you're going to be joining me in this challenge, let me know in the comment section down below. You can just write I'm in, so that 21 days later, you know, if some of you do decide to join me and participate in the challenge, I'm going to be back. Perhaps we're gonna do a live, our very first live, and you girls can let me know, or you guys, I don't know, maybe there are some men or a man who's going to see this video who want to partake in the challenge. We are going to discuss how that has improved our life, our reality daily, our self-esteem. You can let me know, then hopefully your testimony about how much your mental fortitude and self-esteem has improved from affirming the truth of who you are positively on the daily. I'm excited. Join me in this journey of improving our self-esteem, our mental fortitude, and our self-image. I'm excited. If you're going to be joining, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Again, in the comment section down below, let me know if you're going to be joining me in this journey, in this challenge. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel as well, and I'm looking forward tremendously. Bye guys, thanks for watching. Mwah.